to Night Shift with Justin S. King, how to transform your life one night at a time. Tonight, I'm sharing some more insights about manifestation. As part of a series, I've been reviewing a podcast episode of School of Greatness. Tonight, I am covering section 4 with Dr. Tara Swart, who is a neuroscientist, and she kind of goes through the science of manifestation. Before I get into that, a thought from Dr. Joe Dispenza's section has kind of stuck with me for the day. And that was when he said that you want to put yourself in the state of being, you would have the thing that you want. And he says, as long as you can sustain the state of being independent of anyone and anything in your life, then it will manifest. I've just been pondering that today about any outside influences, your environment, or obstacles that would come up. If you put yourself in the state of knowing and having and being, and nothing's going to derail you from those, then that's when the manifestation, according to Dr. Joe Dispenza, is inevitable. So moving back to my notes from Dr. Tara Swart today, she says she likes to bring it into a practical, applicable practice that you can actually use. And she says that manifestation actually comes down to neuroplasticity, which is your ability of your brain to change and grow, and your ability to think and act differently as a result. So you want to set a goal or outcome and take the actions to make that come true. That is her definition of manifesting. You set the goal or outcome and take the actions to make that come true. It's a very simple statement. She says the way you do this is you start with raised awareness. Are there any repeated mistakes, emotions that keep reoccurring in your life? So understanding why those keep happening and what you could do differently is the first step. First step is not taking action right away. It's understanding, it's raised awareness. Second step is focused attention. You notice falling back to old habits, thought patterns. Third is deliberate practice or changing and doing things. And then fourth is doing the thing. She brought up the example of Lewis Howes competing for a race. And the first thing he did was visualize it, and then he practiced it, and then he ran it. So there's a lot of people who deep down don't believe they can have a thing. They won't achieve that thing. She uses vision boards, but she calls them action boards. And she says to do the actions that will bring your goals nearer to you. The question was asked, should you tell others about your dream or goal? In her point of view, it says, if you can't show what you want to your friends, how can you go and do it? I think this specific thing is very personal. It's up to you and also who you tell what you want. She says that talking about it doesn't mean that you don't have to go and do that. Doesn't mean that you don't also have to go and do it. She kind of closed out the segment with, if you feel in all your senses what it's like to be true, having that thing, and you give gratitude for that, then that raises oxytocin, which makes you more willing to take action, and it reduces cortisol and resistance. She gave a very scientific reason why feeling the emotion and visualizing actually makes it more likely for you to take the actions. So for tonight's night shift, I want you to think about one habit or reaction that you did today or yesterday that was an old habit, something that might not have been moving you towards what you want. And then visualize doing that thing in the mind. Visualize doing it how you wish you would have done it. It says that we can often do this with like sports type things, but we don't usually do it with like other things that we want to change. So that is it for tonight's episode of Night Shift. My name is Justin S. King, and I help entrepreneurs find peace tonight, tomorrow, and for the rest of their lives through sleep optimization, emotion regulation, and discovering their purpose. Good night.